Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. So, it is late at night. I'm getting back from an emergency call, and I have some notes that go this way. So, the beginning of the year, I ask for, in the winter challenge, I ask for questions, things that people would like to see or get answered. And I have a few of them here. And this one is from Socks, Beans, and Things. Socks, Beans, and Things. Cool name. And I'm paraphrasing this, of course, but if I could go back in time, what advice would I give and why? And I'm assuming if I could go back in time to myself. And so it depends on how far back in time and all of that. But I guess it really doesn't. So I'm kind of assuming I would like to go back in my preparedness journey to when I started really stepping up my preparedness game, which was about 2009-ish. I say that, it was 2009. It was March, or the spring of 2009. We had a big ice storm. And I would go back and I would say, hey, here's some things, some words of wisdom that I would give you that I promise are going to mean something to you or will make things better over the next 15 years time. And I would tell myself, number one, I would I would get fit and stay fit before I had the degenerative disc that I have now that makes that a little more difficult. Not impossible, not an excuse. But I would say, hey, you need to stay a little more fit, and I would say you need to be more organized in how you store your preparedness items to make rotating easier. I promise, and this is me talking to me, I promise it will make life easier if you can move around better and you can stay limber and climbing up and down this ladder and doing things in your sheds and staying more organized, where when you need something, it's not necessarily in a bucket or a tub. You can go get it off a shelf and get what you need. That's not a lot. The reasons that I would want to say that is, obviously, I wish that I had kept pounds off to make it easier. So even though I did have developed degenerative disc, which is super sucks, and I know many of you are way worse off with chronic pain than me. That, please don't think I'm comparing. This is me. That would make things easier, and being more organized would help me rotate things better and keep things fresh and easy, and that would have helped me avoid some of the lessons, the problems that I've had over the last 15 years. That's not a very exciting answer, but that is my answer to, if I could go back. That's really the only things that I would want to share, because I wouldn't want to take away some of the exciting things or the bad things, because I've been pretty blessed as far as my preparedness. Now, if I could talk about other things, I would love to go back and try to take better care of my spouse with her kidney. Anyway, but that's a side note. So, Socks, Beans, and Things, thank you so much for your question. I know that's not much of an answer, but it's a big deal to me. Those two things are terribly important, and I struggle with them today. And if I could go back in time and correct them, or share, hey, don't do this, silly, don't be stupid. Which is funny, because I can point to myself in the phone and go, hey, Travis, don't be stupid. And I would do that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Socks, Beans, and Things, for your question. I appreciate it. Let's get ready.